Hey everyone, this is Levi again for your best bets of the week. Last week we went 2 for 4, 1 for 2 on props, then missed the degenerate bet of the week, but we usually miss that one. However, 2 for 4, and the Bucks money line was a plus. So, plus money, you're up. Moving on to this week, we're looking at the playoff run. We're going to go with 3 bets out of 4. I'm going to give you 2 props and our degenerate bet of the week, starting with the Niners at the Packers. Go with the Niners. It's a big spread at 9.5. But the Packers are the only team in this playoff still who has one terrible unit, and that is their defense. Do not be confused by the Cowboys who just can't hold anything together. They are terrible. While the Niners defense is very good, meaning they're going to give this young receiving core some issues. They're going to get in the backfield, give Love a little welcome to the NFL playoffs moment, and he'll have some good moments because he looks to be really talented and special, but he's still going to struggle at times, have a couple missed drives, while the Niners are just going to eat them alive. So go with the Niners this week. Moving on to the Chiefs and Bills. Chiefs all day on the money line. Josh Allen is not going to go back-to-back weeks with consistent performances, let alone consistent in the playoffs. He has had a bad history in the playoffs. Last week he finally had a good game. It's been a while. It's been only second good game in the playoffs. Even so, he wasn't on fire in the first half. The Steelers had some big turnovers that really killed their own momentum. Don't be confused. The Chiefs won't make that mistake. That's a top-tier defense, and Patrick Mahomes knows the playoffs. Pacheco is running hard. The Chiefs will come out with it. They will steadily handle the Bills. Moving on to the Lions and the Buccaneers. I take the Buccaneers to 6.5 on the spread. Plus 6.5, take the Buccaneers. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be a shootout. The Lions have a good shot to win this one. However, it should be close. The Lions secondary is terrible. The Bucs is also terrible, but so is the Lions. Lions have one of the worst secondaries in the league. And when they played earlier in the year, Baker just didn't quite have that consistency with his receivers just yet, that chemistry. So they missed on a couple, but there were opportunities. This time he won't miss. He's been on fire lately. As such, expect it to be a little close. The over is also probably a pretty good bet on that one, but the Bucks plus 6.5, that is my third bet. Moving on to the props. Baker, 2 touchdown passes. Again, he's hit on so many of these, 9 of the last 12. When he's not injured, he's hitting on it. And again, a terrible secondary with the Lions, so expect 2 touchdown passes. And Christian McCaffrey to score 2 touchdowns. They're going to eat him alive, like I said. Terrible defense. They cannot stop the run whatsoever. Christian McCaffrey is going to go off. And lastly, the degenerate bet of the week is going to be a 3-leg parlay. It is going to be the Bucks plus 6.5. Baker to throw for 250, 2 touchdown passes, and Mike Evans to go for over on the 71.5 yards. Don't add the line in. That's a 4-leg. If you want to go that crazy, you can. But we're going to go a slightly more conservative degenerate pick of the week with just those 3. Baker 250, Baker over 2 touchdown passes, and Mike Evans to go over in the 71.5 yards. Mike Evans had a terrible game last week. He's bound to bounce back. And like I said about Baker, he's going to have a good week. So that's my line, and we'll see how we do this week.